Hey guys, so before we get to the review, I want to talk a little bit about what's going to be coming up on the channel very soon. I'm going to be doing a refurbishment of this Eachine Wizard 5-inch quad. It's pretty beat up right now, but we're going to be doing a new flight controller and basically replacing all the electronics except for the ESCs and the motors. Going to be slamming this deck down, and it's going to be pretty cool. So we'll be working on that coming up in the next week or two. I've got a Runcam Nano 2 that I'm going to be doing a review on. I haven't even looked at it yet, but I've seen a couple other people's reviews. I've got the original Runcam Nano on my Tiny Hawk right now, so we'll be able to compare the video between the two. So that'll be interesting. But today, what I want to look at is something that is going to replace this. I think we probably all have one of these for soldering. It's the original generic Helping Hands. It works okay, but mine's recently been falling apart, and I just wanted to get rid of it. So I've been kind of wanting to get one of these here. That's right, a brown box. No, I'm just kidding. What this is kind of an updated type of Helping Hands. This is a generic version that I found on Amazon. I will leave a link in the description this time. It's not going to be an affiliated link because I don't do affiliated links, but because this is kind of a no-name thing, I want people to be able to find it if they see the review and they like it. Looking in here, we've got F-Stop Labs as the name. On the Amazon ad, there's nothing to do with F-Stop Labs at all. So, and then what I have is not exactly either one of these pictures either. So we got some instructions here. I'm not really going to worry about that. Let's see what we get in the box. Got some feet and the alligator clips, so that's cool. We have arms. Some nice weight to them. Feel pretty nice and stiff. And then we have the base, which is probably going to be aluminum. No, this is steel. Okay, that's cool. Wow, this is heavy. This probably weighs, I don't know, 3 pounds. This is a nice, thick piece of steel. You could use this for target practice out at the range, I bet. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this put together, and then we're going to just kind of go over what it's like and test it a couple of times and see, how it compares to the tried and true one I showed a few minutes ago. All right, let me get this thing put together. I don't think you need help doing that because it's just going to be put some screws in and do some things. So I'll be back. So here it is all put together. It's very large. I wasn't really expecting that or anticipating it, but I guess that's a good thing. It's got 4 clips on these bendy arms. The front 2 clips, I have a set of the little included rubber pads with it, and the back 2 clips I have none. You can see these back 2 clips are actually holding my old Helping Hands. That thing weighs, a good pound, pound and a half, so these arms are plenty stiff enough to hold what you need them to. The only thing I've noticed, give me a second to adjust the camera, the only thing I've noticed is when, say if I were to drag these down and kind of hold them apart, like if I were to put a wire in each one of these, they kind of want to flex together. See that? So they'll hold themselves still if you hold them up higher though, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm just going to have to learn to solder a little bit higher than I'm used to, which is fine. The build quality seems pretty good. These arms are nice and stiff. It has these thumb locking screws to lock the turn adjustment of the clamps. Someplace I found that the cheapy Helping Hands falls short is where the alligator clip actually attaches to its mount. These have a nice hex crimp on them. I don't think they're going to be going anywhere. The alligator clips feel good, nice and firm squeeze. The metal is thin. I mean, it feels cheap, but not like it's not going to work out in the long run. This is the generic for, I think it's called the Quad Hands, and it costs just about 2/3 of what the Quad Hands do. And at that price, I think it's worth it. The Quad Hands, I'm sure, are better quality, but for me, I don't do a ton of soldering, and I think that going a little bit less expensive and getting something that is going to work 80% as well is a good thing. You may feel differently. Like I said, I'll go ahead and put a link in the description. It's not an affiliated link to this. It's just so you can go ahead and see it if you want to purchase it, because the brand and everything just isn't listed. Alright guys, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know what you think about this. I'm going to be doing a giveaway coming up, so it's going to be a pretty cool one. It's going to be a quad. And so if you want to see that, it's going to be in the next month or so. So subscribe, and we'll be talking about that more later. Alright guys, thanks for watching.